Living intuitively. 3 ways to transform your life. Welcome to another episode of Stronger Nurse Universe with your girl. You got it, Stronger Nurse. There's a certain level of peace and contentment in those moments when we are our most authentic selves. When we don't stop to second guess ourselves and we instinctively know what next to say or to do in a particular situation. While most people would agree that we are actually at our best when we live intuitively, the problem is that they just don't know how. Fortunately, these precious moments can become a more regular occurrence in our daily lives by practicing these few principles. Number 1, you're going to learn to avoid judgment. Because guess what? I had to learn to be not so judgy myself. Very guilty of this. One of the biggest hindrances, okay, being honest, one of the biggest hindrances to listening to our intuition is the constant need to have an opinion on any and everything. Y'all know them people. I'm guilty too. I'll hear somebody having a conversation in the corner and be quick to pass judgment or have an opinion or make a comment when I wasn't even part of the conversation. When you are quick to pass judgment on people and situations, you deny yourself the opportunity to learn new perspectives and actually grow as an individual. This is where being open-minded and actually minding your own business while your mind is open comes into play. Now, I want you to think back to a time when you were 100% absolutely sure about someone or something. Y'all know what I mean, because I've been there. Only to discover that all your assumptions, everything that you projected was 100% wrong. Dead fucking wrong. Remember how dumb you felt? It can be shocking to learn that your feelings, which you swear to God are true, and carefully crafted arguments all in your mind were completely baseless. So instead of assuming that you, 1, know everything, which you don't, let's just be clear, nobody knows everything. Remember to pause, stop in the middle of what you're doing and tell yourself that your mind is not always right, even when it thinks it is. Number 2, you gotta allow yourself to be vulnerable. No one wants others to see that there is even the slightest chink in their armor. I know me, but I'm willing to be vulnerable now. However, highly intuitive people have mastered the art of vulnerability, contrary to what most people think. And trust me, most people think a lot. It takes unimaginable courage to accept that you are an imperfect individual and still choose to show up every single day regardless as your best self. But when you choose to do so, to show up, you open yourself up to love others fully and wholly, starting with yourself. If you can borrow the words of a very popular book, intuitive people dare to lead. The only difference is rather than lead with their heads, they allow their hearts to decide their next move. Intuition is a thing of the heart, and you can never fully understand it until you are willing to embrace, love, and accept vulnerability. Does that mean we won't get hurt or make mistakes? Of course you will. You're human. You are not perfect. However, when you do get it right, and it does happen, because I can tell you, I've actually got some things right. Those moments are absolutely worth it. Now me, at one point, I was afraid of being vulnerable in front of x-ray technicians at work. You wanna know why? They can see right through me. I know, that was a lame joke. But anyway, I got a question for you. When do you feel most in touch with your intuition? When you really feel your heart? What practices can you yourself recommend for the people who are struggling to connect with their most authentic selves? Anxiety is your worst enemy. I just want you to know that. I suffer from anxiety all the time. Notice how you can't seem to think straight whenever you're bothered about something? That's anxiety. Or how you somehow manage to get the best ideas when you are completely relaxed and doing nothing and not even trying. It's because anxiety, this right up here, stops you from living intuitively with your heart. To everyone out there suffering from anxiety, just like me, you are not alone. It's a very human condition. The voice of your intuition is going to be loudest when you are in a state of calm. When you trust that things will just turn out all right and you will get all the answers that you need. Everything that you have been praying and asking the universe will come true. Although anxiety gives you some semblance of control, it does you no good because you can't control nothing but yourself. You can't enjoy the full benefits of living intuitively until you learn to shut down the noise. So, I want you to relinquish your attempts to control and get quiet just for a little bit. And you will be surprised at the insights that will literally start just coming to you. They will flood you. They will bombard you in moments of silence. If you have enjoyed this video, I would love to invite you to join the Stronger Nurse community. Yeah, subscribe, Stronger Nurse Universe. Here, you'll gain access to tips and insights that will help you become the person that you were meant to be. We are all about maximizing our potential, and we would love to have you join our ever-growing family. I cannot wait to see you in my community. Thank you for tuning in to Stronger Nurse Universe. This is your girl, Stronger Nurse. I really do. I promise it. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you in my next video. Bye. Mwah!